friends, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here for another recap of love during lockup, child. Honey, this episode, everybody's trying to pick up the boyfriends from the prison. This boyfriend got out. This boyfriend going to the halfway house. Happy pre-Valentine's Day. Y'all going out tonight with y'all's boo. Have fun. Be safe, child. Okay? Now, see, I would say what I'm going to be doing tonight, but that ain't none of y'all's business. Let's talk about somebody who ain't getting a Valentine's. From good old Tulsi, honey. Let's talk about 39-year-old Santiva. Now, Santiva have been waiting for Tulsi to get out. She done booked the flight. She done booked the car. She done booked the hotel from Maine to Florida. She talked to Tulsi. Tulsi said it was a problem with some paperwork. See, he don't know if he was going to get out, when he was going to get out, what's the problem with the halfway house. But see, there was an issue with the paperwork. So we have Santiva. She's shopping for, as she like to refer to her man 1,000 times in this store. My man, my man, my man, my man, my man. In about 30 seconds, we find out he ain't. So she's in the store with the mama. We already know how the mama feels. So the mama's looking at these prices and said, "Girl, this is expensive. Can you afford these clothes? Because I need to remind you, you still owe me money. And you talk about $50, $100 for a shirt?" Here's Santiva. Whatever. Whatever, Mom. Whatever. I got it. Anything for my man. So then she calls Tulsi's mom to see what size clothing he is. Hi! Hi! The mother on the other end is unsure of who she talking to. She's like, hello? Hi! Hi! It's Santiva! And so Tulsi's mom says, Santiva? Question mark? Santiva. Now, which one's Santiva, child? Now, which one is Santiva? Which one is he playing this week? So Santiva's like, yes, I'm just calling to see what size my man is. Because, I'm going to, get him from prison. I'm going to pick him up. And I brought him some goodies. Nothing's too good for my man. And so then Tulsi's mother said those fatal words. I didn't want to have to tell you this. I'm sorry. I have to tell you this, but Tulsi out. Tulsi been out for a couple of days, and I'm about to break your heart. He with another woman. Now, this part of the show, I was looking at Santiva and was like, Santiva, you need to do a little better than that. Some of that seemed a little bit rehearsed. A little bit acted. Now the mama is looking at her like she got two heads. Santiva, in my mind, from the way she acted, she already knew Tulsi had a woman, and I think she already knew that he was out. She says, what? 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 Stop. Stop, please. Stop. So she gets emotional. The mama's still looking at her like, well, how did I raise you? Santiva leaves. Get the cameras out of my face. Get the cameras out of my face. So she says that she feels dumb. She should have listened to her friends. She's been carrying this on for 8 months. She's giving this fool money. So then she meets up with her homegirls. And she was like, I just cannot believe this happened. I just cannot believe this happened. So the homegirl is like, let's look this girl up. So come to find out, Tulsi got him a girlfriend and engaged child. So one of the homegirls is like, I'm going to call this number. Of course, no one picks up. Santiba, Santiba, Santiba. Let this be a lesson. Let's move on. Let's talk about Gabby. Now, I ain't saying she a gold digger. Hey, but she ain't messing with no broke. I ain't saying she a gold digger. Hey, but she ain't messing with no broke. Gabby. There is some question about Chris. Is Chris getting out on this day? Is Chris getting out to a halfway house? Is Chris not getting out, but getting picked up by the feds? It's a whole bunch of confusion going on. Gabby is talking to one of Chris's homeboys that was in prison with her. And Chris's homeboy was like, listen, I don't know. Chris just wanted me to call her, and tell you that he don't know what's up. He don't know if he's getting out or if he's going to be picked up by the feds. See, they done transferred Chris to another facility. So Gabby was like, it's okay, all right? It's just a whole bunch of confusion. But I have a feeling that he's getting out tomorrow. Because, see, if the feds was going to pick him up, why did they transfer him to another facility? Oh, he's getting out, and I'm going to be the first person he sees. So she's driving in that lovely BMW, honey. Now, some of y'all was like, she ain't got that BMW no more. Oh, she got it, and it is clean, honey. Even though it looks like she can't drive, and she's about to cause an accident. Did y'all see her all over the road? So it's time for her to meet up with Chris's mom and sister. We already know how Chris's mom feels about Gabby. Chris's mom is not a fan. She feels like that Gabby is in it for the money. See, her son had been... What would happen when Chris stopped giving her money? Is Gabby a gold digger? Is Gabby using my son for the money that he got from his ass whooping? I don't really care for her. And she's clingy. So, of course, they meet up. It's pleasantries. And they're just talking about the plan for Chris. Is Chris getting out? Is the feds watching? Is the feds going to pick him up? Gabby said, listen, I'm going to the prison. I'm going to drive down there to get him. Because, see, I'm his fiance. So the mama was like, you really think that's a good idea? You don't really know what's going on. So they started talking, going back and forth. And then the plan was that the sister is going to go with Gabby to the prison to hopefully pick up Chris. Now the mama is telling the sister, be on your toes. Be on your toes. We don't trust her. We don't know her. She don't know us. She's all about the money. Okay? Stay ready. You don't have to get ready. Okay? And that's just bottom line. So the sister is in the car with, Gabby. And so the sister's like, are you excited to meet him, to see him? And so Gabby's like, girl, you know I see him every week, right? Honey, we was underneath the table doing some things. So they're driving, of course, Chris's sister don't really know what's up with Gabby. Gabby already knows how the mama feels about her. So they get to the hotel. Honey, they rolling up some weed. Did y'all see? They about to get high. And so Gabby's like, your mom, she don't really trust me yet. I don't think she likes me. And so the sister said, listen, my mom is a hard person to break, okay? My mama don't just be trusting anybody, and she sure enough don't trust you. Chris's sister said, listen, we don't know you. Okay? The only thing we know about you is what you shown us. And so far, what you shown us is that you all about my brother's money. Because you've been spending it, and you've been getting a whole lot of nice things. That's what we nobody know about you. So, of course, Gabby, she is like, I really don't care what they have to say. It's about me and Chris. Yada, yada, yada. And then Gabby had a nerve to say, he needs to get rid of them. They need to go. Gabby, you are delusional if you think that Chris is going to get rid of his family for you. The sister already said they're a tight-knit family. But you think that Chris is going to get rid of them for you, even though it was just a couple of days ago you were questioning him cheating on you. Boy, that Gabby. Let's talk about Indy and Harry. Boy, boy, boy. Oh, Indy is still in that $19.99 a day hotel. She's packing up some things that she got from Harry. All kinds of toiletries, you know, things that he needs when he gets out of prison. She also says that she's excited because her man is getting out. So Harry calls, how you doing? Hey baby, hey boo, so what's the plan for tomorrow? You excited to see me? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to be real cute. I'm going to be so cute. Harry was like, what are you talking about, baby? What are you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about? So Harry is saying that, you know, he's going to have to get on the bus, you know, change wardrobe, and going down to that good old halfway house. But he said he believes it's around 8:30ish, but times have changed. But he don't know that for sure. So Indy says, I won't be there waiting for you. 1 minute left on this phone call. I love you, boo. I love you. So here is Indy. The day that she goes and picks up her boo. She got 3 little outfits laid out. She was like, which one, Mama? Mama said, that one. For sure, for sure. So she puts on that outfit, and I was thinking to myself, that's the outfit that was going to turn heads. Okay. With the fanny pack. Oh, all right. Yeah. So the daughter is still there, and the sister is still babysitting said daughter. The U-Haul truck is still sitting outside. How much is a U-Haul a day? So, of course, we already know how Mama Yolanda feels. When Mama Yolanda says, listen, I am totally against this, but I am here for my daughter because I'm a mother. Mama Yolanda also said that, listen, there was no plan. Nobody has a plan. Indy didn't have no plan. And it shows in about 30 seconds. So it's the day to pick him up. Now, it never occurred to Indy to call the halfway house to see if Harry can have visitors. Because you know the virus is going on. The C-19. But see, Indy said that they thought they were cool because, see, other inmates have said that they done got into the halfway house and it was no problem. Different halfway houses, different rules. Or maybe the C-19 wasn't going on then. Or maybe they lifted it just a little bit because the numbers have come down. See, all these things need to play in your mind, Indy. But it didn't. It didn't. Indy didn't think about none of that. So they're driving. They went to the prison, and then they thought, let's go to the halfway house. So then the mama says, call the halfway house. So Indy calls the halfway house. And she tried to throw her demographics into it. I drove all the way from Maryland. And they was like, oh well. Nobody told you to do that. You should have called for Maryland. So the halfway house was like, no visitations. Absolutely no visitations because of the virus. That's it. That's that. So then the mom was like, how about if we can visit him before he goes into the halfway house? And so they said, no. No means no, and that means no visitation. And that's the end of it. So the mom was like, okay, thank you. So the mom literally was driving, and you could just see her thinking to myself, oh Lord. Oh my God. We've done drove from Maryland, staying in a disgusting roach motel. Got a whole U-Haul. She ain't got nowhere to live. And now, she can't even see him. So here's Indy. Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God! Pull over! Pull over! You see what happened when you don't plan? You see what happens when you don't make the proper phone calls? Now, Indy, what you gonna do now, girl? You don't have nowhere to live. Your man is in the halfway house. You can't see your man, and according to the halfway house, probably 30 days. Well, that gives you plenty of time to find a job, to find somewhere to live, and to grow up a little bit. Because, see, your mama can't stay there forever. And the U-Haul definitely can't. A mess, y'all. A mess. Let's move on. Let's talk about Haley. Now, for some reason, there's some talk about Haley. And people not understanding why she acts the way she acts. That maybe during her car wreck, she had some brain damage. I'm going to say this. I really honestly believe that Haley acts the way she acts before the car wreck. Now, some people want to believe that she got some type of brain damage and that's why she's a complete dumbass. So be it. I'm not here to change your mind. So Haley, she's on her way to visit Dalton's mother. Now the lawyer has already told her that he believes that Dalton is giving the money to the girlfriend or an ex-girlfriend. So here's Haley saying, I have spent so much money on Dalton. I've been taking care of him. Even though he comes from money. Even though his parents got money. Even though when she pulled into that neighborhood, you could smell the money. So she goes up to this big, beautiful house. His mom opens up the door. Hi. So his mom, now this is his mother. Haley, listen up. Here's Haley. Haley was like, have you talked to Dalton? The mom said, nope. See, that's a red flag right there. Warning, when your mother have not reached out to you, run. So Haley says, well, I gave him $500 and, I was told that maybe he gave that money to an ex-girlfriend. And the mama is looking at Haley like, we already had this conversation. See, my son ain't shit. See, my son uses women. Takes what he can from them. Again, you act like we don't have this conversation. And then Dalton's mom start dropping down some information. Dalton's mom said, I told you not to be giving my son anything. I told you not to be giving him money. I told you don't even deal with him. That's what his mom said. Haley's like this. I know. I know. I don't know what's going on. Maybe my middle name is Naive. So the mom really didn't have no sympathy. The mom said, well, maybe you should have listened to what people told you. Like her mother, Haley's mother. Like the lawyer. And like Dalton's mom, Haley. When the mother of your boyfriend is telling you my son ain't nothing, you listen. So then the mom is like, listen, okay, my son, he don't need all that stuff. It's not going to do him any good. We have done all we could. And still look at what happened. Honey, I believe the parents done cut him off. That's why Haley and other girls are sending him money. Because, see, the parents quit doing it. Now, remember, Dalton said that he don't think it's a good idea for her to go talk to his parents. Now, she don't went over there and talked to the dad. The dad's a whole creepazoid. Now she talking to the mama, and the mama is like, we tried to tell you. So now Haley's crying, snot fly. So the producers are talking to Dalton. And so Dalton's like, listen, if the ladies want to send me money and put money on my books, it is what it is. Got it like that. So the producer says, well, what do you do with the money that Haley gives you? I don't want to talk about it. That ain't none of y'all's business. How long is this meeting? This meeting almost over. See, Dalton ain't got nothing to say about that. Haley, leave this boy alone. How many warning signs are you going to get before it busts you upside your head? Last and certainly least, now, ever since they dropped this trailer, we seen hands get thrown. I was like, okay. So this has been building since episode 1. Ty and Boston. So it's time for them to meet up. Now, Ty thought that it was a good idea. See, I knew when I seen Ty's outfit that this wasn't nothing but a bunch of BS. Ty went home and put on some polka-dotted flared leggings, some platform shoes that are about 4 inches, and a little t-shirt that she done got from Rainbow. Child didn't have on that nail bra. I tell you, if the little string would have went like this, all her boobs would have been out. Now, Boston showed up in shorts, some little bitty heels, and a shirt. I'm like, what is this? I thought y'all supposed to about to get pow, pow, pow. I said, this ain't gonna be nothing but a mess. So, Ty, here comes Boston. Ty was like, you Boston? You pow. Now, Ty went upside Boston's head. And so here was the hit. So then we proceed to see a whole lot of kicking off shoes. What you gonna do? I'm gonna beat you down. You put my pictures on social media. My nudies is out there. I'm about to F you up. Then we see this. I said, is this in slow motion? What kind of fight is this? But see, it's real embarrassing because we know Ty is a mother of 3, over 40, in the middle of the street fighting a woman named Boston. who's done had a 12-year relationship with Heidi, who was in his 20s when Boston was 15, and you fighting over this man. Boston, you look foolish too. Here you are, fighting a woman who obviously has some type of involvement with Heidi, who done told this woman that you're crazy, that he ain't got nothing to do with you, but you're still saying, he mine, he mine, he mine. You being played, Heidi. You being used, Heidi. What do you look like, Boston? Both of y'all look foolish out in the middle of the street having this preschool fight. I said, the producers trying to break it up. It wasn't hard. I'm like, if that's all they gonna do, you should have let them fight. They would have tired out in 2 minutes. All that jiggling around. I said, Lord have mercy. Boston said, listen, she knows she done put this woman nudes out on social media, and it was petty, but oh well. That has to be one of the worst fights I have ever seen in reality television. The worst. She broke a couple of nails, but she never did lose an earring. How in the world can you be in a fight and tie still, ponytail still intact, and she had her hoop earrings? That's it, y'all. That's it. A waste of time this fight was. What do y'all think about this episode? Y'all know what to do. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!